what I'd really love to talk to you about today is about healing, the evolution of healing, why you should evolve your healing style, and how I can help with that. So many of you would have heard terms bands around like ascension, fifth dimension, multidimensional, or angelic Reiki. You may be a Reiki healer, you think what's angelic Reiki, and what's dragon Reiki. And I do a certain sort of healing myself called Galilean healing, which is a form of Reiki. So you may have heard lots of stuff bandied about and be thinking, oh, what am I supposed to be changing my healing style? Am I not supposed to be changing my healing style? Why should I change my healing style? So you may be looking to evolve and you don't quite have the confidence in what you're doing, or you don't know quite how to take yourself forward. So essentially, we're currently in a space which we've been in since 2012, where we have access to much higher energies. Some people will say that's because of the evolution of the planet, but it's more likely down to the evolution of us as a species. And when I say evolution, really it is devolution, because we're getting back to our original energy, who we were meant to be when we were placed here originally. So what you may find is that you're somebody who simply channels energy. And that's wonderful. It's actually one of the best ways to heal, is just to channel with no motive, nothing else. When you do that, you're the channel. So if you're able to evolve yourself, and for most of us, it's simply going through your healing journey, focusing back on self-love, self-care, self-nurture, healing on the physical, treating your body as a temple, the emotional, taking time out for yourself, the mental, getting rid of those pathways and those habits and those blocks and those restricting beliefs which really do need to, which are limiting your progress. And what that will do is that will enable you to raise your vibration so that you're channeling a high enough energy so that the people that you're working with are really able to benefit, particularly if they're naturally someone who vibrates quite highly. So you want to keep your own vibration high. And your own healing journey is going to do that. But outside of that, outside of allowing that, how do you take yourself forward? Well, there's lots of different ways you can do it, and it may be that you are particularly drawn to a course, or the course keeps on coming up, or a teacher keeps on coming into your radar, and you've heard great things about this teacher, or this teacher, you've seen great things with this teacher. Always go for somebody who's recommended. It doesn't matter how drawn you are to them, always go for somebody who's recommended. Get some experience about your teacher before you sign up with them or put any money over. And it may be that that course is exactly what you need, and it may be something as simple as that, because as we evolve, your healing needs to evolve. So if you're naturally able to channel higher vibrational energies and you like to keep your healing simple, perfect, absolutely perfect. If you're somebody who wants to know a little bit more, bit more technical information, or it really is a passion, not just of yours, where you really like getting involved and you want to spend a weekend doing something, then there's a whole host of courses out there which will help you with that. Like I said, one idea is called Galilean healing, and that's working with Jesus, and it's not a Christian system, it's a non-faith based system. Where other people have got things like dragons and wonderful types of healing that are out there. Holy fire Reiki. There's a host of stuff, a whole host of stuff. So what you want to do is to keep evolving, but you may feel that actually what is being offered out there doesn't quite resonate with you, or you don't quite know what to go for, or you would like some more technical information behind it, and you don't want to feel restricted. Because for me, for many people who are currently healing, this isn't the first lifetime you've healed. You've been around the block a little bit. So really what you want to do is to find your healing style. For me, this is very much about stepping into your priestesshood or your priesthood. It's very much about stepping into your grand mastery. Most of us have been masters in previous lives, and we're actually bringing that knowledge through with us. It is sat there in your subconscious, in your psyche, in your higher self, even contained within your DNA, this information and this inherent knowledge on how to heal and how you've healed in previous lifetimes. And you won't just be drawn on one spiritual lifetime, you'll be drawn on a whole plethora of lifetimes. It's just a wonderful position to be in. So what you need to do is to really find some way of developing your healing style. And that's what my course Beyond Reiki is about. It evolves every single time I do it. It's just wonderful because there'll be new information about extended chakra systems, which will be available. There'll be new information about where the planet's moving to. And as we evolve, the planet's evolving. What we're doing is we're evolving the planet as we're evolving. We've got this synchronistic link. We know this with the planet, and we're evolving her as we evolve ourselves. As we heal ourselves, we're healing her. So if you're really looking to get to grips with who you may have been in previous lives, who is currently holding that space for you energetically in terms of higher being, and there is a whole host of higher beings out there just, waiting to work with you or sat tapping you on your shoulder. There's so many different styles of healing that are out there, so many different pathways. And my course is designed to enable you to tap into that. And we spend depending on what it is, some time just sat there looking at yourself, looking at your healing style, looking at what you've been through and how that's meant to take you forward, looking at your experiences and the general type of clients that you attract, or the general type of people that you work with, because they're all telltale signs. Really take some time out to sit down and work on that and work through that and find your personal healing style. So it's not just about evolving and evolving the way that you heal, it's about evolving that in a way that draws on your particular talents, your particular knowledge, your spirit and your soul. And it's injecting a piece of that into the way that you heal, so that you're not just healing formulaically, or you get to grips, you have more confidence in what you're doing, whatever it is that you're looking for. There will be some healing for yourself that really does come out of the workshop. So that's my vision for all of us that heal, and that's how I'm currently working through it, is through my Beyond Reiki workshop. I will have a link up for you to click on if you'd like to go to my page and have a look at my events and see when the next workshop is on, and secure a place on that workshop. I would love to see you there and help facilitate you through to the next stage of your own mastery. Bye.